Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shireen. So today I will be giving an analysis on the Johnny Depp case. What the psychologist, the forensic psychologist have said, her testimony, I will be giving an analysis on. So guys, yes, I will start off by doing a little introduction on the psychologist. So the psychologist is Dr. Dawn Hughes, and she testified on behalf of Amber. And she is a forensic psychologist, which is used in criminal and civil case to provide opinions. Now, Dr. Hughes is a professional. She's an expert, right? And I think her expertise is in psychotherapist, and she has a PhD, guys. She have a doctorate, so she is highly qualified. A little background on the information for who don't know about the case is that an off-head was written by Amber Heard, and this was published by the Washington Post without naming her ex-husband, which is Johnny Depp. And Amber Heard indicated that Johnny treated her horrible. Johnny treated her horrible, terrible, horrific, right? And during their marriage. And so Johnny Depp sued her for defamation of character because all of the things that was in the Washington Post, and then Amber now in turn suing Johnny Depp, right? So that is the just that's a little background about what is happening here. So these are things that Dr. Yu says in her testimony. She says that woman is a victim and man is the perpetrator, right? To me, that is quite stereotyping, right? She says when somebody uses drug and alcohol, and if they're a violent person, they are more violent, right? And she also said that woman in abusive situation cannot change the situation. She also mentioned that Amber is being reactive, right? So Amber is being reactive here. And she says why some women stay in abusive relationships. She explained why they do. And victim feel immersed shame due to the abuse, right? And Amber is a survivor of physical and emotional abuse. And she says Depp was did all of this because of his alcoholic behavior or because of his drinking, which sometimes lead to treating people around them horrible. And she pointed out that Johnny threw Amber on the bed and demand sex from Amber, which is considered a sexual violence against her. And also that at one point that Johnny forced her to give him oral sex. So those were some of the things that came out of the trial. Yes, guys. Assessment used to determine Dr. Hughes' finding. Okay. So first of all, Dr. Hughes did a 29 hours interview with Amber. She listened to videos recording. She used different psychometric assessment. She read material pertaining to the case. She was also selective, guys, because she used some material and not all material, right? She said she found no evidence of personality disorder. Her finding was post-traumatic stress disorder due to Johnny Depp bogus statement, or right, or Oak statement, if you want to call it that. Her finding was not in support with Dr. Corey testimony. Now, Dr. Corey is Johnny Depp forensic psychologist that testified on behalf of Johnny Depp, and she found that Miss Heard had borderline personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder. That's what she found. So basically, what came out of this is that she's saying, Dr. Yu is saying that Johnny Depp caused Amber to develop PTSD symptoms. Yes, that's what she's saying, right? So in Dr. Yu's presentation, she's saying that it is not possible for a woman to be violent, more violent than a man. So again, she's gender stereotyping, which is a big red flag for me, right? That is just pure bias. So Dr. Yu says that Amber behavior is reactive, okay, defensive, and retaliative, right? That's what she said. That those are Amber behavior, and Amber is just responding to what is being done to her, right? That means if Johnny is doing something to her, she's just responding to what he's doing to her. And she also said that Amber is being provoked, right? So she said that woman who is in abusive relationship um, will get frustrated and lash out, and that is why they become reactive. And Dr. Yu says that both Johnny and Amber, they were both abusive. But she goes as far as to point out that Johnny was the more aggressor and he was demanding. Even so, she said that Johnny was controlling. He was jealous. He was constantly checking up on Amber and he controlled what Amber wears. So she's trying to paint a picture here like Johnny is a narcissist. Now let me analyze this. Let us analyze the situation here. Remember that during the trial, we have heard recording evidence prove that Amber hit Johnny Depp on numerous occasions without any kind of provocation, right? Remember, we heard that, right? This is not something I'm making up. We heard that during the trial, and recording evidence showed that she was also verbally abusive in one or more videos. So we have videos on videos that show that she was abusive verbally and physically. But Dr. Yu still indicate that Amber is the victim in her testimony, right? And Amber behavior is reactive in these instances. So let us look at that, guys. So when Johnny act out, his behavior is not reactive. That's what she's saying. She says only Amber behavior is reactive based on what Johnny Depp is doing to her, right? So in contrast, she considered Johnny Depp the perpetrator. She doesn't care whether or not he starts the argument or not, right? That's basically what she's saying. So I'm asking the question, why? Why is she saying that? Is it because he's a male? Is it because he's a male? Or can a male be reactive in an intimate partner violent relationship? You know, it is not allowed for a male to be reactive in an intimate partner relationship violence. That's not seen as a issue for males. I don't understand it. Right there and then you can see she is totally biased, totally unfair. This is red flag, red flag, red flag, guys. Gender stereotyping. Remember, Johnny has documented evidence of retrieving from the argument. Yes, we see over and over in all these videos that Johnny is saying, I want to leave. I need to leave the situation. I'm going to leave. And Amber tried to stop him from leaving. So I don't understand, why is she saying that Johnny is the aggressor and not Miss Heard? Right? So that beats me. That is just like red flag. She's biased right there. I guess because they're paying her. Remember, guys, Dr. Hughes rely on Amber words and administered assessment to come up with her findings, right? So she speak with Amber. Amber tell her all these things, and she give Amber assessment whether Amber is lying or not. So those are how she came up with the diagnosis that Amber is suffering from PTSD, right? So, and her finding is that Amber is suffering from PTSD and she is more violent or more reactive because of Johnny Depp. So basically, she's saying Johnny Depp caused her to become reactive or become violent. This is a whole bag of crap, if you ask me. And Dr. Yu is saying that Johnny bogus claim caused Amber PTSD to reactivate. That is what she was trying to sell to the jury, because that's who she have to try to convince here, right? Even though documented evidence show that Amber had childhood trauma, she did not take those into consideration. Why? Why? She didn't take it into consideration. She's saying that Johnny causes Amber PTSD. Basically, that's what she's saying. And the childhood trauma have nothing to do with it. And apparently, the childhood trauma was suppressed. What a joke. What a joke, guys. What a joke. It don't sound right. It don't make no sense in my the analysis is just a joke. Remember, when you're assessing somebody to see if they have PTSD, you have to go back in history, look at their life, look at the environment. There's so many things put into place. Remember, Amber herself said that she had trauma, childhood trauma. Her father was an alcoholic. So why was Amber environment as a child was not considered in making the decision? That means the analysis is false. It must be false, right? That is what I got out of it, right? And then, for example, it is not relatable. How is it that Johnny caused Amber to be reactive? But Amber didn't cause Johnny to be reactive, and I said that already. Maybe because he's a male, I don't understand. When we listen to the recorded video and hear her go on the outbursts and how she's behaving and all her nonsense that she had, we could say that she was overly emotional, she was erratic, and she was dramatic, because that's what Dr. Corey said in her assessment. She said that she have histrionic personality disorder, and those are signs and evidence of histrionic personality disorder, because in her video we heard she was overemphasizing, very emotional. Oh, I can't survive, I'm gonna die, I don't leave. And she blocked Johnny, right? She poop on Johnny bed. That is abuse. So I don't know where is the evidence showing that Johnny doesn't suffer from PTSD. I mean, right? So the situation don't make sense to me. The whole situation is a bag of hoax. I mean, she present her findings. I mean, is it up to the jury to decide if it is convincing enough? There are two psychologists in this situation. There is one on Amber's side and there is one on Johnny Depp's side. The one on Johnny Depp's side, which is Dr. Corey, she came up that she had borderline personality disorder, which I find more relatable, because based on the video, I saw that Amber behavior was overly emotional, she was erratic, and she was dramatic, right? And then on the other side, Dr. Hughes says that Amber, she has PTSD brought on by the fact that Johnny Depp suing her, basically. So I'm wondering now, she's in courthouse, and if she said that it is brought on by the fact that Johnny is suing her, right, or Johnny, or because of Johnny accusation. Now, isn't she going through PTSD at this point in the courthouse? So she couldn't just sit there, because she must be traumatized just in the courthouse, right? Because it must bring it on. And she's trying to sell us that, oh, her childhood trauma that she documented she's having has nothing to do with this case. Nothing at all. Her behavior has nothing to do. It's all about what Johnny did to her. So that doesn't sound right to me. I am not buying that. It doesn't. I'm not buying it. And then the next thing is that Amber poo on his bed, and I said that before. He poo on her bed, so that Johnny should be traumatized by that, right? And then another thing, she said that Johnny punch her on many occasions, like hit her consistently. But Johnny always have a ring on his finger. So we'd have see more bruises, right? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can buy this story. We have two professionals, as I said, the two of them swinging two opposite ways, right? We can't even believe the professional at this point because two of them and two different scenario. Now, what we have to rely on the fact that we heard the recording. We have evidence of Johnny fingertip being cut off, right? And we have evidence of she stopping Johnny Depp from leaving all the time, right? And evidence that she claimed that she have bruises on her face. Those are the things we have to use as a as evidence because obviously the two psychologists have two different scenario, two different findings, right? And then you have to choose a side which one you want to believe. You want to believe the one Corey or you want to believe Dr. Yu. You know, basically that's what it comes down to. But for me, I find Dr. Corey statement quite harder to believe because I'm not relating to it. I can't relate to it. I can't see how she's one-sided, like Johnny is she said Johnny is the antagonist, obviously, and Amber is the Amber is just this sweet little girl or sweet little lady that doesn't do anything, and he's creating all these stress for her and whatnot. Not it both proved it that they both were drinking, they both take drugs, right? It's not like Johnny did it more. I don't know if Johnny probably do drugs more than her, but we don't establish that. And she's saying that once a person takes drugs and alcohol, they become more violent if they have violent nature. But I'm thinking that Johnny was drinking long time ago when he was married to Vanessa. So why didn't the violence come out at that time also? So those are the story, guys, and that is what I am trying to sell here today, and that is my analysis. So guys, I will see you in my next video and tell me how you like the video or if you find it informative. So please subscribe to my channel. It's Shireen Spence. Thank you.